Good morning and happy Thursday. I just wanted to talk with you a little bit this morning about my devotional that I read this morning. That was so awesome. It's a devotional that is on, I'm trying to drive. It's a devotional that's on YouVersion, and it's about being single. And when I read this devotional this morning, it just really opened my eyes to some things. And I just wanted to share a little bit with you this morning. So it was a devotional, and it was about how God, Adam did not know he was alone until God told him that he was alone. And so Adam was there. He had the animals. He was naming the animals. And as he was naming these animals, the devotional said that there was not one that was found. And when I read that, I was like, what does that mean, there was not one that was found? So as I looked deeper into the devotional, I found out that it says the word find or found means looking for. And Adam was not only naming the animals, but he was taking care of the animals, and he was looking for a potential mate for himself. And he looked, but he was not able to find one. So then the devotional said, Adam probably looked at some of the animals, and he was like, maybe there's an elephant, and he thought that one was too big. He might have thought a snake, and he might have said that one was kind of slimy and slithery. And then the devotional goes on to say that, but there was one animal that was in close relationship to him, and that is a chimpanzee. Thinking about that, because it's more closely related to him as a human. That's what the devotional said. And it said that Adam could have just took this chimpanzee to God and asked God to transform that chimpanzee to a mate for him. He could have asked. He could have said, God, I want you to do some plastic surgery on this one. I need you to take this off and make this. I need you to make it less hairy. That he could have done that. And then the devotional goes on to say that how a lot of times the devil will bring us a monkey. And I sort of laughed at that, but it really did put things in perspective, because a lot of times when you're out here and you're trying to, you think you have everything together and you think you're ready to date again, and you pray to God, and then the things that you actually pray for, the devil will bring you a monkey. And the thing about a monkey that the devotional said is that it's not comparable to who we are, because of our faith and our values. And we bring them to God to fix rather than to wait. I will say that I myself have thought that, certain people were the perfect one for me. Thinking, okay, God, I need you to fix this, and this. Not thinking about myself that needs fixing as well. But I've sat there time and time again and done the same thing. And I know a lot of other people have done that too, because instead of waiting on God's best for you, you will take what you can get. You will settle for something and someone, instead of waiting for God to bring you the right helper that is suitable for you. So that devotional kind of just shook me a little bit, because, I myself have been single for, it'll be 3 years this year. Towards the end of the year, it'll be 3 years. And in these 3 years, I was like, okay, now I'm gonna need for you, Jesus, to do something. Like, I'm tired of waiting on someone. And then during this time, though, I've found a lot of things out about myself, things that I need to change, things that I need God to work on, things that I need him to heal, things from my past that I need him to heal, brokenness that I had, because I don't want to take things that are hindering me from being all that I was created to be in God, to hinder a relationship to come, because God is making a suitable helper for me. He may be in my view, but hasn't been presented to me yet the way that God wants him to be presented, because I have some things myself. So it might kind of made me sit back and think, okay, so instead of me sitting up here trying to rush God, I need to wait on him to find a suitable helper for me. So I don't know who this word is for. I know this word was for me this morning, but I just felt like I needed to share this with everybody this morning, because don't get tired of waiting. Set goals for yourself and start to do things for yourself. Start to ask God to work on you. Ask him to take these things in you that are not supposed to be of you and just remove those things. Get out here and work for God and do what you need to do for him. And don't even worry about searching for a mate, because the scripture says, he who finds a wife, it's not she who finds a husband. So instead of going out here trying to look for certain people or telling this person and that person to, look for you, you're not supposed to do that. The right person will come at the right time. Like I said, this devotional is for me, because I myself am like, okay, come on, Jesus, now I'm gonna need for you to do something right now. I'm gonna need for you to go ahead and move some people around and shift some people in the atmosphere so we can be in the vicinity to see each other. But I notice now that, God has been really, really dealing with me and working on me, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for him showing me the areas of my life where change is needed. I'm thankful for him showing me that a person does not define me. It doesn't define my identity. I'm not alone, because God is with me. He's working with me. He's doing things in me. He's setting things up for me to do in my life. I have a lot of goals now that I'm working to accomplish, and I wouldn't be able to do that if I was sitting out here searching for someone. So he has really changed my whole perspective and changed my life around to where now I'm not saying, God, is this one it? Is that one it? Is that one it? Is that one it? Because I will say that it's the truth about the devil will send you a monkey, because not too long ago, maybe last year, someone came along and I was like, wait a minute, this mess is too good to be true. And I realized now, reading this devotional, that the devil sent me a monkey. It wasn't my suitable helper for me. It was a monkey. And because I didn't have any kind of close relationship with that person, I was able to say, okay, this is not it. I didn't have a tie to that person, because I didn't have any other kind of relationships with that person. I didn't even let that person come down to my town. He wasn't that far from me, but I didn't even let him come down to my town. So I didn't have those kind of relationships with him to create that soul tie. So it was easy for me to be in my right mind and say, this ain't it. It seemed like it was it, but this ain't it. And I'm just learning more and more about my worth and my value. So I don't know who this is for, but I just pray that this also helps you as it has helped me. And don't get tired of waiting. Don't get weary of waiting. Wait on God to send you the right person, the right man, the right woman. Wait on him to send you the right person, because his suitable helper is far better than our suitable helper or anybody else's suitable helper for us. So I hope this was a little bit of inspiration for you, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya, and have a great Thursday afternoon.